Hello, CatsGarden&Kettle friends. The sun is here! Finally! I'm so happy. So in this video, we're going to talk about how the weather. There's pool right here, but you can't see pool. But how the weather has been affecting my ability to garden, has been affecting the garden, and the decisions that I have to make for the rest of the year. So hop along with me and let's go. Okay, so I am here, and behind me is one of the damaged trees from one of the storms. And you might notice that it's a bit different. That's because we've had other windstorms after that, and it pulled the rest of the tree down. So the damage is even worse than what it was. It's not only the wind, but it's also the excess water. Oh, hello, bee. That's a black solitary bee that you. And there she goes. So yeah. So there's only one part of the tree standing now, which I can show you. This is the only part of the tree. This is the only part of the. This is the only part of the tree that's left standing. The rest, as you can see, is all fallen off. So this will take time, effort, and possibly money to clean and whatever. So that's one of the extra challenges that I have this year. Cleaning after the storm. And this was one of the biggest storms we've ever had, because we have storms before. I had damage before, but nothing like this. So this year, it's even going to be worse than other years. With all of the problems that we had before, we have extra problems this year. Now, this doesn't make me want to quit or anything. It actually has made me more motivated to do things and to secure food for me and for my family, because the extent of the damage of the storm is going to be across months and possibly years. So this is the nectarine tree that's closest to the house, and as you might see, I'm not sure, as you might see on it starting to opening the buds. I know this is half of February, we're entering the second half. But here's the thing. Since I live in a high humidity, high rain climate, and I have on top of that tons of microclimates around me, what happened with all these storms and all this rain was that I haven't had a time frame to be able to prune my trees, because we need it to be dry or cold, but not wet. Because if we prune the trees when it's wet, oh hello bee, the bees are a bit disoriented still today. I don't know. It's because of it. She's right there. It's because it's the first day of like strong sun and the temperatures have risen. Okay, it's been cold and now it's warm, and the bee is just standing on the top of the phone. Okay, sure, just don't sleep in there, okay, bee? That's not a flower. Continuing. I haven't have a time frame to prune the trees. We need it to be dry, and we need it to be at least like to be safe at least 4 to 5 days without rain, and that just hasn't happened. So now it's afternoon. The sun is high, and as soon as I stop filming this, I will be pruning at least this tree today, because the forecast is 3 days without rain. I'm going to take my chances because this is the one that's opening the flower buds first, and soon all the peaches will follow, and I won't have time. So I will go to work right now, and I'll get back to filming later. I will do my best not to prune the ones that already open unless they're in the way. But yeah, it's going to be too late soon. I mean, I can still prune, but it will affect the amount of fruit and the quality of the fruit. But hey, yeah, I'm going to get to work on this one. At least this one is easy. This one is easy. The rest is way complicated. Okay, I want to show you. This is a terracotta container, okay? That's mostly filled with clay soil. Now, the bottom has holes, okay? This has holes, but days of continuous rain will do this. It's like a little pond in here. It's like a little pond. Now, I don't even have the strength to... Oh, I can, okay. Look, I even have a tile underneath so that the water can go out easier, but it doesn't matter because the clay soil underneath this darker part of soil underneath the topsoil is retaining all the water. Luckily, I'm not worried because these are onion starts and weeds, and they will survive. So I just wanted to show you what continuous days of rain do, even in terracotta, which is supposed to dry faster than other pots, but when you have this kind of storms and weather, it's too much everywhere. It doesn't. This on the other hand, yeah, it's full of moss, but the leeks here are doing great, and the kale is from last year, still alive. Not the best kale, but still alive. The peppers are long gone. But yeah, leeks are doing okay in this type of container. So hey, I'm glad I try everything. Okay, so I'm out here in the main garden. one of the things that I'm noticing is that everything either needs repair or rebuilding. Even the things that I built last year, everything has come apart from all the water and everything. So, um, yeah, that's well, that's something that's going to affect everything. So even the garden beds that I built last year, they're all needing repairs. Everything that was wood is gone, is rotted. Okay, it's just falling apart. Even the metal structures, everything has fallen apart with the storm. All the cane structures are gone. I already rebuilt this one a few weeks ago. So everything, oops, everything is in need of dire attention. Um, that is going to take time. So I have decided to go garden bed to garden bed and deal with whatever I have to deal in each garden bed. I'm going to prioritize the garden beds which are which have the most sun throughout the year, okay? Because I need to grow things that like sun. So I'm going to prioritize those first, and then I'm going to go through everything and then decide which ones I'm going to prioritize as I have availability to do so. Um, yeah. Um, I have a ton of wood to throw out. I had already learned that here wood rots really fast. It does. Wood rots really fast, but with this amount of water, it's just because I built structures so I could have trellises with wood, and just forget about it. They're gone. It's all trash. It's all trash because it's all going to rot really fast. So there's no point. Um, I also need to make a list of the materials I have. I have bought stuff over the years. I have cement blocks. I have some pavement pads. I have stuff, not much, but I have, so I can rebuild some things. But I need to see what I have and what's still usable so I can start rebuilding the garden. Okay, so I'm out here in the orchard in the part that is still sunny. It is almost 2 p.m. But as you can see, hello, me. As you can see, the rest of the orchard is in full shade. So it gets most of the sunlight in the winter. Oops. So it gets most of the sunlight in the winter in the morning. And yes, the orchard needs a lot of work. Besides the branches that broke with the wind, and all the trees need pruning, but I have decided that that's not a priority, except for the peach trees that I know that produce good peaches. Um, I have decided to prioritize growing food, vegetables, flowers. The orchard I will come take care when I can, or if I can find somebody to help me, then I will. It's the thing of living. I'm not really isolated, but I'm not close to people either. So it's hard to find people willing to work that are not overly expensive. So that's or people to help. I'm not a people person, so I have to deal with things mostly on my own. So yeah, the orchard is not going to be a priority. Um, I will deal it as I see fit. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? Just attention, I guess. And the orchard is one of his favorite places to be. Hey, Peter. And even though this is a video about the impacts on the garden, I can't talk about the garden without talking about the house. Since there's so much stuff that needs to be fixed and that needs care, and I don't even know the extent of the damage yet, because now that the weather is warming, things will happen. And after the earthquake, more fissures, more stuff will happen, and it is what it is. So I will have to prioritize also the house. Besides all the other problems that I already had, like health, work, stuff, life. Okay, so yes, the house will have to be a priority to fix, because more rain will come. Okay, this is just a week, 4 days without rain. More rain will come, especially in March and April. It rains a lot here. So all of this combined does hinder my time and my availability to garden and be in the garden. So yes, prioritizing the house is one of the things. This is just a pile of wood that I had. This was a structure. I used to grow stuff in here. Now it's all rotten, and I'm disassembling it and throwing it away. This is just a pile of because there's piles of stuff everywhere from the storm. Okay. So yeah, this is just one of the piles that I need to deal with. I am here next to one of my rosemaries where there's a very happy bee. And the sun is straight into my eyes. Just I don't care at this point. I just want to be in the sun, because there's like, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes left. So, and yes, I did apply sunscreen. Anyway, continuing into talking about decisions I have made. So, due to everything that's going on and due to all the things that I need to do, I've decided I'm not going to sow anything that I can't sow directly on the garden. And yes, this will delay a lot of things in the season, but it's an extra work that I need to save myself from. And later, if I have to buy some starts, so be it. Because taking care of seedlings right now will hinder the rest of the things that I need to do. Choices. I have to make choices. Will they be the best choices? Probably not, but they have to be made. Yeah, so not starting seeds that can't grow outside. Yes, with the now that's sunny, all I can think about is starting tomatoes, starting peppers, starting all the summery good things. But no, we will wait. We will wait, and Bade is. Yes, Bade. We will wait. We have to wait. Yes. Such a nice kitty. I think I've covered pretty much everything mildly, so it's a lot to process. There is going to be a lot of impacts on the garden. There are things I did. So it's the end of February. Yes. March is gonna arrive, but it's not going to arrive. Well, the forecasts are frosts and irregular weather. It's either gonna be cold or lot a lot of cold, or it's gonna be a lot of warm. So we'll see. We'll see. I think with everything that's happening, the only thing I can do is to take one thing at a time, or else, I don't know. It's not easy. It's never easy, but it seems like every year gets. I'm not gonna say worse. I don't want to say worse. Let's not think about that. But it's not getting any easier. Let me tell you that. So I thank you for hanging out with me. This was also a long one, but there's so much I need to process. So, thank you for hanging out with us, yes. And we'll see you next fall. Bye.